Every morning when you wake up, we need to empty out anything negative from the day before. Somebody offended you at work, they didn't treat you right. It's easy to let that offense stay with you. It can feel good to carry around a grudge, but you have to be disciplined and say, no, I'm not going to give this offense any room. I'm not going to let it sour my day. I'm going to make room for the positive things in my life. That person hurt you once. Don't let them continue to hurt you by holding on to the offense. Being offended is not harming the other person, it's harming you. It's taking up space you need for the good things that will move you into your destiny. Let's say you wake up in the morning and thoughts of worry come. How are you going to pay your bills? What if the medical report's not good? You'll never get out of this problem. Don't allow those negative thoughts in. Don't make the mistake of dwelling on them. Just say, no thanks. I know God is in control. He has me in the palm of His hand. He'll get me to where I'm supposed to be. Take inventory of what you're giving space to. Life is too short to live with negative things holding you down. David said in Psalm 103, God fills my life with good things so I stay young and strong. I've learned that if you'll empty out the negative, if you'll make room, God will fill you with good things. If you'll empty out the worry, God will fill you with peace. If you empty out the insecurity, the negative things people have said about you, God will fill you with confidence. My question is God trying to fill you with good things, but there's no room in your container? It's full of worry, regret, bitterness, jealousy. Why don't you start emptying that out? If somebody did you wrong, you could hang on to that bitterness. Instead, you need to say, God, I forgive them. I let it go. You didn't just forgive, you made room for God to fill you with good things. That's when He'll give you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning. Perhaps you're in a tough season. The medical report wasn't good. You should be stressed, worried. Instead, you say, God, I trust you. You said you would restore health back into me. You just made room for God to fill you with healing. You empty out the worry, and God will give you peace in the midst of that storm. Maybe a coworker got a promotion that you worked so hard for. Envy and jealousy will come. I wish that were me. I'm smarter than they are. I don't understand that. Instead of letting that jealousy stay, you need to say, God, I know you're no respecter of persons. You got the promotion for them. I know you can do it for me. The good news is God doesn't run out of favor. He doesn't have a limited supply. If you'll empty out the jealousy, then when it's your time to be promoted, God will open doors that no man can shut. If somebody got what you wanted, that simply means it wasn't supposed to be yours. If they got the promotion, be happy for that person, knowing that God has something better for you. Someone else got the person you wanted to date, don't be upset. God knows what He's doing. If it worked out your way, that person would be second best. Bottom line, what has your name on it is not going to go to anyone else. Don't go around bitter, with jealousy, self-pity. That will poison your life. Empty it out. God is in control. He's directing your steps. And at the right time, what has your name on it will show up. God promises that if we will make room, He will not only fill us with good things, but He will keep us young and strong. And the reason some people are not young and strong, and I don't mean just young physically, but young in spirit, vibrant, passionate about life, is because they're filled with the negative. Worry will make you weak. Living stressed out will make you old, give you wrinkles, take your passion. Being bitter, angry, resentful, that will shorten your life. Proverbs says, a relaxed attitude lengthens life. You can be 80 years old and young at heart. Your spirit never ages. I met a woman in the church lobby a while back. It was her 100th birthday. She was standing there dressed impeccably, looking beautiful, hardly any wrinkles, full of joy. Her mind was as sharp as could be. I asked her what the secret was so I could tell Victoria. No, she said, I don't worry. I let things go, and Joel, I laugh a lot. She lived by this principle. Do you know in her 100 years, she's had troubles, people hurt her, she's made mistakes, life has happened, offenses came, but she didn't hold on to them. She kept emptying them out. As God promised, He filled her life with good things and kept her young and strong. I don't want to get old, grouchy, grumpy, fall apart. I want to stay young, strong, good-looking, full of faith, joy, energy. The way this happens is to give no place to the negative. Get in the habit of emptying out the offensive. Empty out the worry. If you make a mistake, empty out the guilt. If you didn't do your best, empty out the regret. Do better next time. If nobody gave you credit for what you did, empty out the self-pity. If you had a bad break, you don't understand it, empty out the questions. If you'll get good at emptying out the negative, you'll be like this woman, strong, young, vibrant, full of faith, and full of joy.